5 years old. My mama tells me in a loud, scary, life-threatening voice to stop scratching my Coochie Snorcher. I'd become terrified. I've scratched it off down there. So I do not touch myself again, even in the bath. I'm afraid of water getting in and filling me up till I explode. I put Band-Aids over my coochie to cover the hole, but they fall off in the water. I imagine a bathtub plug, a stopper, stopping anything from ever entering me. I sleep with 3 pairs of Happy Heart padded cotton underpants underneath my stamp-up pajamas. I want to touch myself sometimes, but I don't. Memory, 7 years old. Edgar Montaigne, who is 10, gets angry at me and punches me with all of his might between my legs. It feels like he breaks my entire self. I limp home, I can't pee, and when my mama asked me what's wrong with my Coochie Snorcher, and I told her what Edgar done, she yells at me and tells me to never let anyone touch me down there again. I told her, I said, Mama, he didn't touch it, he punched it. Memory, 9 years old. I'm playing on the bed, bouncing and falling, and I impale my Coochie Snorcher on the bedpost. I make high-pitched screaming noises that come straight out of my Coochie Snorcher's mouth. I get taken to the hospital, and they sew me up down there from where it's been torn apart. Memory, 10 years old. I'm at my father's house, and he's having a party upstairs. Everyone's drinking. And I'm playing alone in the basement, trying on my new white cotton brown underpants my father's girlfriend gave me. Then, suddenly, my father's best friend, this big man, Alfred, he came up from behind me and he tore down my new cotton underpants. And he stuck his big, hard penis into my Coochie Snorcher. I scream, I kick, I yell, I try to fight him off. But he already gets it in. My father's there then. He has a gun, and there's this loud, horrible noise. And there's blood all over Alfred and me. Lots of blood. I have realized that my Coochie Snorcher has finally fallen out. Alfred's paralyzed for life, and my mama don't let me see my father for 7 years. Memory, 13 years old. My Coochie Snorcher is a very bad place. It is a place of pain, nastiness, punching, invasion, and blood. It is a site for mishaps. It is a bad luck zone. I like to imagine a freeway between my legs, and I'm driving far, far away from here. Memory, 16 years old. There's this gorgeous 24-year-old woman in our neighborhood. I stare at her all the time. One afternoon, she invites me into her car. She asks me if I like to kiss boys. I tell her I do not like that. Then she says she wants to show me something. She leans over and she kisses me so softly on my lips with her lips, and she puts her tongue in my mouth. Wow. She asked me if I want to come over. And then she kissed me again. Tells me to relax, to feel it, to let our tongues feel it. She asked my mama if I can spend the night, and my mama's delighted that such a gorgeous, successful woman has taken interest in little old me. I'm scared. And I can't wait. Her apartment's fantastic. She's got it hooked up. It's the 70s, you know, the beads, mood lights, fluffy pillows. I decide right then and there that I want to be a secretary just like her when I grow up. She makes herself a vodka and asks me what I'd like to drink. I say the same as she's drinking, and she says she doesn't think my mama would like me drinking vodka. I say, she probably wouldn't like me kissing girls either. And the pretty lady made me a drink. Then she changes into this chocolate satin teddy. She's so beautiful. I always thought bulldaggers were ugly. I say, you look great. She says, so do you. I say, all I got is this white cotton brown underpants. Then she dresses me slowly in another satin teddy. It's lavender like the first soft days of spring. The alcohol has gone to my head now, and I am loose and ready. There's a picture of a naked black woman with a huge afro over her bed. And she gently and slowly lays me out on the bed, and just our bodies rubbing makes me come. Then she does everything to me and my Coochie Snorcher I always thought was nasty before. And wow! She says, your vagina, untouched by a man, smells so nice, so fresh. I wish I could keep it that way forever. I get crazy wild. And then the phone rings. And of course, it's my mama. I'm sure she knows. She catches me at everything. She says, what you been doing? You been running? Well, no, mama. Exercising? Then she tells the beautiful secretary to make sure that there are no boys hanging around me. She says, trust me, there are no boys around here. Then afterwards, she teaches me everything there is to know about my Coochie Snorcher. She makes me play with myself in front of her, and then teaches me all the ways to give myself pleasure. She says you should always know how to give yourself pleasure, so you never need to rely on a man. In the morning, I'm afraid I become a butch. I'm so in love with her. She laughs. And I never see her again. But later I realized she was my surprising, unexpected, politically incorrect salvation. She transformed my sorry-ass Coochie Snorcher and raised it to a kind of heaven.